grumpy bitch. Fuck. Where's your Christmas spirit, you
You're distracting me from my dopamine.
Listen, Luke, crazy in the fucking pub. Dan's gambling and the horse races isn't getting started quick enough, so he runs to go hit slot machines. All right, actually, the bells are going to annoy me. Right.
Hats are off. Hats are off.
Yeah.
All right. You stopped me from my entertainment there.
Yes.
Now entertain me.
Grumpy. We're at Dowds. I wanted to give them a shout out because they're paying for the booze that I'm drinking and Dan's not.
Has to be local, mate.
Yeah.
Has to be local. You get treated around down in Ellerslie.
Very nice. I always appreciate coming down here, and I obviously came down here for the 1 minute scraps that we had yesterday. Dad's only edition, 50 grand for Christmas for some of these dads, or one of these dads. What did you think? If we break it down, it's the fifth one you've done, fifth one this year.
Yeah, well, that one was obviously incredibly different to the others. The others have been professional fighters. This one we had dads come down, no fights. So everyone that fought yesterday.
And if this is not true, we'll find out.
And if it's not true, we'll find out. But everyone that stepped in there yesterday they've never stepped in a ring, boxing, kickboxing, nothing
White
like
collar,
that before.
nothing at all.
Look at the skill level on these blokes. Like they're watching, they're feinting, they're cutting angles. I was like, mate, 90% of them, I was like, there's no way, brother. They've had a few dust ups down the pub.
Yeah, definitely.
I think you just don't.
Can you get me a beer? Is what I was trying to say about that. Fact.
Yeah.
Sorry, Cam. But yeah,
No, don't worry about me, mate. We're just doing a fucking pub talk here, and now you're.
I wish actually I should have done it.
Dragged me away from the horses, which I'm up.
I should have
done it. I was on a good streak. He drags me over here, and then he has conversations with other people off camera.
I should have done it the other way around, so he couldn't actually physically see the slot machines in his rear view, because I keep seeing his eyes just drift over. You were right about the skill level, though, and that's to the point where I was even getting suspicious. I told you, I was like, some of these guys are slipping and pivoting out. They're very, very high skilled. But then you were telling me that some of these guys just come from boxing families and they do rugby.
Well, yeah, so all 32 I picked from the tryout we run. So we run an open tryout down the park. 1,000 people showed up to try and get a spot. I ran them to death and had them shadow boxing a bit, and I just went around and I picked out these 32 guys that fought yesterday. Actually, the guy that won I picked first.
Really? Well, he was jacked as fuck.
the guy that won I picked first, and his brother who he fought in the semi-finals, I picked second. Like, I picked him. I think there was another brother in there as well. I don't know where he went. But there was 3 brothers. There was another 2 sets of twins. Well, it's funny, when I picked the brothers, I said, you should fight each other, yeah? Yeah. They're like, yeah, of course. There was a bit of a sparring in the semis, but we'll let it slide.
It was funny because when Wacker pulled the names out of the hat, he went, oh, they have the same last name.
Yeah, no.
They're brothers.
Yeah, they're brothers. But no, it was, successful event. For sure, like the fights were incredible. The fights these guys put on, I chucked them in boxing gloves because it's Dad's next Christmas. I don't need it. I feel like the smaller gloves is for fighters. That's for professional fighters. So you can do some serious damage. They could do some serious damage to each other with those small
they're
gloves.
130 kg.
Yeah, well, you can see like the South Hunter one, like broken jaw. Like you can get, but we don't need that. I don't need a dad in the hospital getting surgery on his face for Christmas. Like we chuck him in 10-ounce gloves. Everyone pulled up all right. Where one guy...
Yeah, so you didn't want anyone getting surgery on their face, but we didn't think about their feet and ankles. And unfortunately, one of the gentlemen did fall over, hurt his ankle. We did go and spend some significant time with him in hospital to make sure he was all right. He is in great spirits. Give him a shout out.
Give him a shout out.
I can't remember his name, so you'll have to. But he was very...
like just the way he fell, he fell back. And... it's just part of the sport. What are you up? 1,500. On what?
Why would you distract him? I knew this was going to fucking happen. Look, your hands are shaking.
No, you dog. Yeah. Got the whole shebang, $1,500, and you're fucking making me sit here. That's what I was talking about. Oh no, that's what I was talking about. Evan. Yeah, the bro. So he flew over from Perth, which is 7-hour flight to get here to Auckland. He flew over for the tryout. He was there on the tryout day.
Yeah.
I picked him out on the day, and I was like, I was getting everyone's numbers, and then he gave me an Australian number. I said, well, what's your New Zealand number? He goes, I don't live in New Zealand. I flew over from Perth for the tryout. I said, you'll come back for the fight? He said, yeah. So he came back for the fight. So
On his own, didn't tell his mother or his wife.
yeah. So then we went straight to the hospital after the show, and we're hanging out with him because it's like he didn't tell any of his friends and family that he was doing it. He's there by himself, so we just hung out with him, make sure he's all good.
And he took it in great humour. He laughed at my jokes. The nurse did not, but he did.
The nurse was not loving it.
Yeah,
like that's the funny part. I went over there to the hospital. I've spent a lot of lonely hours in hospitals over my entire career. Like nothing sucks more than being stuck injured in a hospital by yourself. Like it's not the people, you don't remember the people that are around when you win, because everyone wants to be your best mate when you get your hand raised, but when you lose and you're sitting in the hospital, Oscar was there last time, he knows that's the kind of friends that you remember.
The second time, well, that's why you flew to Marbella, in case Ben beat my ass. He didn't. I actually fucked him up. But you said you'd come there. You came there just in case I had to be at the hospital on my own.
Yeah.
But that's the second time in 2 weeks that Dan's dragged me to a hospital. Now, admittedly, Evan was a nice guy, so I didn't mind too much. But after the 5th hour, it takes a long process to get your ankle fucking fixed up, apparently.
Yeah, but he's they just chucked him in a cast, and he's on a plane back to Australia. So I'll make sure he's alright.
He goes, oh, were there any good knockouts? I was like, the one that fucking got you out was pretty good. But yeah, it was good times. And then I tried to make him into a meme, but I decided that we wouldn't do that because it was a bit mean. Like, respectfully, I was going to do it. I was going to ask him first. Anyway,
I'll come ask him. I just didn't say, you don't have to do it straight away. You know what I mean? Like, Oscar's like dying, like the meme's going to get unfunny in the next 2 hours. The meme's still going to be funny. You know the one where the guy's dancing in the...
John Hamm. Yeah, anyway, it was great.
He's like, but the meme won't be cool anymore. I'm like, bro, a meme lasts longer than a day.
People are overusing it. Anyway, I know social media. I'm very smart. Next up for 1 minute scraps, I think it's a return to the arena in the garden.
Return to the backyard. We have to put a little asterisk on there. It's like the asterisk if my missus lets us.
Yes. She has to go away.
We're going to wait till she leaves the country. But I don't know when we're going to... So that's just the next. We'll go back to the super heavyweights, back to the first one, back to the backyard, let the big boys at it. Already talked to the doctor. We're going to double the money, chuck $100,000 up.
100 grand for 5 minutes work.
Anyone can enter. And, well, I'm fighting Feb first, so we might do it after my fight. I don't want to... I feel like I'd be in a rush. Like let everyone enjoy. Like if I do it the week before, then it's like everyone's enjoying Christmas and
also
drinking beers and stuff. At least if it's February, then they can have that 4 weeks training.
Yeah, they might have spent their 50 grand by then and want to come back as well. Do you think? How many of the guys do you think will return from the first one? The first one obviously was the moment where it's like the back garden. It was crazy. They were very, very big lads. How many did you expect them all to come back, or do you think now that people have done it and have seen it and realised how hard it is to actually win it, you're going to get sort of different names or the same names? What do you reckon? What are you expecting?
It's like everyone. It's like we're driving to the dad's event and it's like, bro, those 32 guys I don't know. We haven't fought before. Usually I know all the fighters on the card or I have some indication as to their skill level. But most of them, we're driving to the 1 minute scraps and we're like, we'll see how this goes.
And then you get there and I'm like, these are not what I think of when I say dads. Fucking 130 kg, jacked up dudes. I was expecting more fat guys. But
it was good though.
It was very good. I enjoyed it very much.
Some good fights. Yeah.
Yeah. And now in terms of you, as you brought up, I'm going through this at a quicker pace because I can sense your recklessness to get back to the horse racing. You're fighting again.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, do you remember that?
Yeah.
When did they give you the call that you were, you got back home after much delay in Qatar? They didn't want you to fly with your beautiful face a wreck. But you got back. When did you get the call? Like, hey, we might be going again.
Last week, Saturday. Manager just called me up and said, do you mind flying in Sydney? I said, yeah. And then everyone's watching the pay-per-view the next day and they just announced it.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, the French guy. I'm like, cool.
Do you know much about the French guy?
Nah.
Do you have any strong opinions on the French guy? I know usually you find something...
I'll figure something out. I was like, when they flew over to Sydney to do media day, and I was like, does he even speak English? I was like,
He does speak English.
they're like, oh, he's a really nice guy though. I was like, I'll find something.
He's ex-special forces.
I'll find something that you can't roast. What, you could shoot me if this wasn't a fist fight?
Yeah.
That's not an insult.
No.
You'd kill me under these circumstances.
But he's kind of cut from the same sort of cloth. Like, he's a younger guy.
How old is he? I mean, he's ugly. I'm definitely going to lean into that.
He's 28, 29.
Fuck me days. Face like a smacked ass.
So now it begins. I understand. He's not that ugly.
He's pretty fucking ugly.
As an unbiased journalist, I refuse to get in there. I mean, I would have got
crush on him or something.
no.
Far out.
Fuck no, because the last opponent
Get ABSD, get Oscar McGregor's number.
Oscar McGregor.
Oscar McGregor's number, he's got the hots for you.
Right. Last of your opponents, I made one joke about. He did a podcast calling me a bald son of a bitch, and obviously that's.
Oh, is that your hesitance?
I just don't want to. Anyway, whatever. But he's good. He's a scrapper, so I don't know if you have any knowledge of his fights or if you've ever seen any of his fights. I know you didn't. You didn't even know what stance he was in when you accepted the fight. But do you know what sort of fight you're looking to have here?
We're going to the hospital, my boy.
That was a given. Win or lose.
Yeah, win or lose. Yeah, bro. Whatever. How much time? 7 weeks?
Yeah.
Heaps of time.
Yeah. Well, you're already fit,
time.
I would have thought.
Yeah. Like I'm back sparring. I'm good as gold. Enough to talk about that silly UFC stuff.
Yeah, so you're high on the 1 minute scraps, and all he keeps doing, if you don't notice, is he keeps just looking over at the little entrance to the gambling.
Yeah, I'm a degenerate gambler. Well, was that a secret?
Well, if you want to tick off all the biases. All right, how long are we going? Fuck, 12 minutes, because you've been trying to rush through it.
I'm not trying to rush through it. Nah, so we'll do super heavyweights next, 100 grand, and then we'll just open that up and see how. I'm going to give up. Maybe we'll do it. I'm going to do it Feb. Probably after UFC Sydney, maybe a week or two after UFC Sydney. Give us time to get back to New Zealand, and that gives like a good amount of time for people to sign up. You know, we're up the prize money because obviously like we just put up the prize and then whoever wants to sign up can sign up. But this one's open to absolutely everyone. And we'll see who fills it in then.
Maybe it's time I get back here.
I'm sure there'll be a lot of people like you, Kent. Nah. Yeah. We'll see.
I would love to see all the winners back. I really love to see
but they're completely different. Like the guy that won South Island's at 85 kilos. Like, what are we going to throw the dads in with?
Well, maybe not the dads. Okay. Or the women while we're at it, actually.
Hey, I had a couple of the girls try to sign up. Bro. I'm like, girls.
Yeah.
But that was a fun one leading into Christmas, you know. Yeah, that's cool. One dad gets $50,000 for the Christmas. The fights are incredible. Heaps of knockouts. The fans got their blood. They got their pound of flesh. Yeah, it's funny like watching it, you know, and everyone's spazzing out when people get knocked out. It's like, hey. Yeah. Like, chill.
Yeah, you like, just, like
chill. That's a human right there.
Yeah. The one with his legs being held over his head right now, that's a human.
Yeah, like as the guy putting it together, a promoter match, like I just have like genuine concern that make sure they're all right. It's not like the first 1 minute scraps where I just got flown over to host.
Yeah.
I was jumping around like they go.
Well, you didn't care if they lived or died. Those ones, let's be honest.
Yeah, I don't care if Azcat Kamazamat like gets back to his hut in the middle of fucking nowhere. Like that's not my problem.
They might be in houses.
Yeah. I kept that pretty general. I don't think I'm roasting any one country. Yeah.
I know what you're doing. But yeah, no. And actually, I will say, as your friend, I was very happy to see and proud of you. I mean, obviously, I didn't want to go to the hospital, and I was annoyed we were there for so long because I wanted KFC. But when I was proud of you that you're like, no, you took a real concern. It was a non-negotiable. We're going to the hospital and we're sitting with this guy until we know that he's okay and stuff like that. I don't think he could believe his luck, to be honest, when he came in.
He gets a plan. A lot of hours spending there with my face hanging off. No one there. I just know what. Yeah.
Fuck! I had to sleep on the floor in Qatar, and they just threw a blanket on me like I was a dog.
Especially here in New Zealand, like it's bro, it's a fuck around. Free healthcare, but the wheels of justice move slowly.
Yeah. But I mean, and by the way, this guy Evan was, for someone who needs his feet to work, he was in great spirits.
I think he's a driver. He drives a
Forklift.
You can drive a forklift with one leg, can't you?
The nurse explicitly said no. Doctor. She wasn't a nurse. I've just done a sexism. She was a doctor.
She was a nurse.
She was a doctor.
A doctor nurse.
She was a doctor nurse. Don't know if they have those. Right, we're waffling. I'm going to go get this. O'Dowd's is paying for my drink, so I'm going to engage.
Going gambling.